can we just take a quick second just to appreciate how absolutely incredible the transformation of Ronald has been. From the absolute mess of an $800 completely abandoned Integra that's been stolen in the past, half rattle canned matte black, to now looking like a little bit less of a nugget, a nugget, if you will. That was real dumb. But I tell you what, it's about to get a whole lot better because I have some of the coolest parts. The rims alone that I have purchased were $400 more expensive than the car itself. It hurts to say, but yes, did a little bit of splurging, but it's okay because they're pretty spicy. I bought some wheels, they finally rocked up. I bought some tires, they finally rocked up, and we are about to go get them all fitted. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you what we bought, and then we're gonna do some more stuff to Ron right here. So I'm excited. Alrighty guys, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys the rims that we bought, and then we're gonna quickly take the roller, go get them mounted, and while they're mounting it, we're gonna come back home, probably do a few little things here and there, and that is the most fun sound ever. Alright, I'm just gonna go get these rims for you. I want to give a massive shout out to Prestige Tire and Auto for helping me out get these rims. Weirdly enough, it is so hard to try and find a decent set of 15x8s anywhere in Australia, and Marketplace, for some reason, I just cannot find rims at the moment. Literally just having to buy genuine rims because I cannot find 17x9 plus 22 or 15x8 plus 25s or 35s. Just nothing exists. So I hit up the guys at Prestige Tire and Auto, and I got a set of beautiful Konig Dekagrams in 15x8 plus 20. And these things look so insane. Not only that, but they are disgustingly light. Now I was trying to find a set of something other than matte black, but nothing else exists. So they did have a bronze, but they had no ETA on them. So I just needed a set of rims, and sure enough, these popped up, and Prestige Tire and Auto helped me out. So I'm so stoked about that. These things look incredible. And not only that, but we got a set of probably my favorite tires. These right here are some of the Nankang NS2Rs. I had these on my first RX-7. They look fat, but also these are a 180 treadwear tire. So for the 6 hour, these things should be mad, but they probably will run out by the end of the day. So these are 205 50 15s, I'm pretty sure. Something similar. There you go, yeah, 205 50 15s. And these things are gonna be so mad. Hopefully they have enough tread. Plus, they will also be good if it rains as well. So let's get these in the roller. We'll go mount them up. Alright, we just got back. I didn't expect this to be so quick. I just got there, they quickly fitted it up, we chucked it back in the car, and now we are back, and these tires are all fitted. Check these out. How insanely good do they look? I didn't actually realize how hectic of a sidewall these NS2Rs had. And I know that we got 50s, which is like the tallest tire I think I've ever bought myself in the past. The way that these lips must be and the way that these tires must be, they just have such a massive lip and sidewall on them. They look so thick. So thick. Alrighty, well I guess it's finally time. I haven't actually got the wing mounted, by the way. It's just chilling there. Let's get that off real quick. Alright, well, I guess it's finally time. We're gonna be putting some crazy lightweight racing wheels on my race car. So excited. So one of the best things about Prestige Tire and Auto, and something I didn't actually realize, was the fact that they were also going to include a whole bunch of hub-centric adapters, and then also some lug nuts, which is awesome. These are going to fit the car, fit the wheels as well. However, I don't know if they're steel or alloy. They feel real heavy, so I'm guessing they're steel. So absolutely stoked about that. So these are going to be absolutely perfect, and I completely forgot to order lug nuts, so that's sick. You, the guy she tells you not to worry about. There is literally like an extra maybe 50 mil on that. That is ridiculous. Well. They look absolutely insane. Why does this have better fitment than any other car that I own? I hate that. These absolutely look insane. There is a bit of work that I probably need to do to these guards to make this fit, but where it cambers in, it's actually not too bad. I actually don't think it'll rub as bad as I think, especially with these coilovers here. This one here, for some reason, sits much further out. Not quite sure why. Just sitting here, chilling on the Evo. Just, yeah, what the actual every single thing about this car looks absolutely insane. I am definitely going to have to touch up some of those guards though, because there's going to be some scrubbage. I'm just going to pump them a little bit with some hammers. I'm not really too stressed. But yeah, they're definitely going to scrub on the rears. They look insane though. Look at it. Look at the rears. The rears look sick. So the front needs to come down ever so slightly. I'm going to measure the front and back and make sure this car is perfectly flat. Most likely gonna have to raise the rears just a tad. Fronts will come down probably about 1 centimeter or so, which should be sick. The thing needs a wing. All right, so the wing's on, and I guess probably because it's plastic and it's probably sat in the sun for a bit, it really was a little bit difficult to stretch over this rear wing. So at the moment I've got one bolt in, I've got it sitting in the sun, and then I have another bolt in, like a single bolt over here, and it's a little bit stretched over. So I'm just gonna let it sit in the sun, let it all cure out, and then I'm gonna wrap it while I'm here as well, so the sun can help it all stick down. But what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna just wrap the outside of it, I reckon, and yeah, kind of leave the inside black. I don't know, could make a cool little contrasty look with the wheels, but I don't know, we'll see how we go. All right guys, the wing is wrapped, but I kind of dig the black underneath and the yellow top. So yellow top looks sick. I trimmed it just above that, so I won't have any issues with it peeling off. Then underneath she's all black still, which is great. So yeah, it actually looks mad. Put a little bit of an extra Racework sticker up the top there to support the boys. But how insane does this look now? This is the most insane transformation I have ever seen in my life. These wheels just look too impressive. I'm so stoked. Alrighty guys, so I brought the car back into the garage. I'm letting that wing just chill in the sun a little bit, so that way it can start to sort of form to the rear of the car. But I also took it on and off the driveway a few times, and the rears are definitely going to need a good hammering. So yeah, we'll get to that at a later date. Until then, we have a lot of stuff we need to put onto the Integra ready for the 6-hour enduro. And that yet is not even including the brakes that we have for this car that are coming. So we have so much stuff to do. Mechanically, the car is quite okay. I'm going to be doing spark plugs, leads, and then we also have a spare distributor and a couple of other little things there because I got a little bit scared and started ordering stuff from Premier Auto Trade to make sure that I wasn't going to destroy the car. As it turns out, the car is actually running fine, and so I'm going to have them as a backup, and I can almost guarantee that after this next enduro, we're definitely going to be wanting to put that distributor in. We have a whole bunch of Raceworks gauges that need to go into the car to make sure we don't blow this thing up straight away, plus all of the sensor lines and everything else we need to do. We are missing a few little things, but we should be able to install most of it today. We have, thank you to Raceworks once again, a washable oil filter. I have one of these on every single one of my cars and they are absolutely brilliant. Right here we have an ignition coil and then we have a distributor as well, plus an ignition lead set, so that's all going to be going on the car. We also have a Cap Industries fire extinguisher bracket with a fire extinguisher, which is so sick. Thank you once again, Cap, for sending that one out to us. Plus, we also have a whole bunch of brake fluid, some Motul for the radiator. So this is going to be used as like a highly concentrated coolant. And then we're going to be running that with just some distilled water. And then we've already done the engine oil, which we're going to be running 300V. And we're doing some 75/90 in the gearbox, which we've already done. Now, a few little things about the car, and the reason I pulled out that entire interior panel is because I wanted to run those Raceworks gauges right in the center of the console. And being a race car, we don't need aircon, so I've deleted that already, although I'm most likely going to regret it because it's looking like it's going to be a hot day at the Enduro. But Raceworks also sell, if it will come out of the box, a massive big sheet of pure carbon fiber. So this one here is 2mm thick, and I'm going to be cutting this out so we can make a really cool panel inside the interior. So this is super light, 1mm carbon fiber, mount up all the gauges and also the hazard light switch. Stoked about that. And we have a brand new radiator which we're going to be putting in today. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain the coolant, we're going to put the radiator in, and whilst we do that we also can do this. We can also do this on the top hose. We can also install the sensor for the coolant temperature gauge, and can I just say, just how cool, just how beautiful are these gauges. Thank you Premier Auto Trade, thank you Raceworks, thank you Cap Industries, and thank you Motul. They are 4 huge names that I never thought I would ever have the absolute honor of running on this car, and it's such a nug. I hope I'm making you all proud. I really hope so. I'm extremely fortunate. Alright, let's do some work. That is why we are replacing the radiator. You'd think after these couple of years I'd be the master of coolant, but we'll see how we go. Wow, what a cool design. Got like a little hole and a plug. Never seen that before. That's cool. Alright, the Raceworks fitting is all sorted. Cut the top radiator hose. So now what I have to do is basically feed this into there somewhere, probably not one-handed. And then that just sits in line of the top radiator hose, and that way I can get accurate coolant temp instead of worrying what's on the dash. So stoked about that.